1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome to Adrian McMaster Gaming. Took me a while to get set up as everything's changed with OBS and well, as YouTubers, you know, with certain rules and conditions, no swear words, no, what I'm not allowed to say is you know what anymore. So let's go into the game, which will be Planet Coaster 2. There we go, just click that. I'm on an ultra wide monitor, as you can see. I will see if I did that, you're going to miss the left and right of the screen, so I'll keep it on ultra wide. Then I will flick to the, like the one I just showed you every now and again, that 192 or 1080. What's it? Is this? Just keep an eye on the mic, make sure it doesn't go into the red. So if you can hear like a watch it, I've got a fan that's blowing. There, that white fan. Yeah, I used to have like the black, like a different one a few years back, but that was eventually started to pack in, and the blowiness wasn't there. But this one seems to work okay. I can actually feel the cool air. But now we're getting older, something else is happening. I can feel the cold, not so much feel the cold, but it's like my hands feel it more. I don't know why. The fingers, things that happen with your age, innit? Remember, I'm 53. Well, this seems to be 54. Right, so that's me. What I was doing with Project 9. What I'll do, go to the part. There we are. Project, where is it? Project. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, I think I might have wiped out Project 8. What we do is we shift. Well, the main thing is Project 8 is uploaded to the workshop, so I'll be able to download that and resave it. So what we'll do, get rid of that. Easily done. No to save, I don't want that either, so remove that. I've got a sure thing working on one of the career modes, just trying that. So what I want to do is do a sandbox. So what we need with this phone out the way, so we can either go tropical, temperate, Mediterranean, or stage. So what we'll do is I will use tropical. So you click confirm. So as you know, if you've played Planet Coaster 2, you have to create the name. So we'll do AMG Project, and I put 9 so I know what it is. I'm going to adjust the settings, which I find a bit of a nuisance. I don't want all this nonsense. Actually, I do want power, ride condition, turn it off for the moment. Crime, security, leave them off. There we go. So get that on. I keep the gas moods, gas preferences off. I'll turn off negative for facilities, litter, vomit and nausea. I'll turn those off for the time being. Rise power, tracks power, staff, definitely turn those out. Don't want that happening halfway through anything. Quitting and God knows what. And pool cleanliness, pool set, I'll leave those on. Player cash, done that, and I'll put guest refunds, I'll turn off and keep normal refunds on. And I'll keep the temperature things on, and then you click your star button and you click, what's that? And you click create. So the graphics should be nice and sharp, because I've got, I'll open the door at the front of the computer. You can see that on my website. So that's what happens when you start. What you have to do first, I'm going to adjust the time, put that on manual. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll shift a few things around here. Review that, build my own. I think the guests will be going, ooh, ee, ooh. Whatever they're doing. Desktop sound. Desktop audio. Why is there no desktop audio? Let me have a look. So what's going on? Death speakers focus for what's that? I could see microphone speakers focus for. Oh, definitely on desktop audio was there, but I'm not sure what's going on. It is. Why is it? Oh, no. I see two things for the audio there. Right? I'll have to read. What's the for desktop audio too? What is that? I think that's the headphones one if I ever use them. Keep that down there. So I won't have the volume too high because it'll override round in. So if the sound is too high, just let me know in the chat. What are we doing? Alright. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with each project. You probably noticed with the swimming pool, I've kept the slides or flumes as they're called in the game, but I know the slides, right? Swimming bath, right? Slides, as you know, within the watch. I'll go in and experiment with those. I tried to do something different. So let me shift a bit more of all this rubbish. There we go. After that, and now then. What? Just thinking then, I wasn't going out. What are we doing? That's the wrong one. Alright, so we need. Let's see, we have a tarmac for the car park. 12. What have we got on? Fence. Make sure we have fence. What's that you called in the game? Fence railing. Fence metal railing. Fence rail. Lean on the rails. Lean on the fence. Right now, so if I do somewhere about, I'll do. If I go there, because one there, then somewhere about there, I want the entrance, which will be located right then. So what we do, or what I could do, instead of having a car park, this is a game for someone else. I'll tell you what I'll do, make it more interesting. Right then. So just stand there going. There's also one bug which has been mentioned when you got the swimming pools. You see people on another part of the maps going in thin air. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, so what I'm going to do something different. Just give me an idea, something to experiment with before. I'm not sure what you'd call them out elsewhere, but I'm going to do. So I do, because I can see the cliffs there of it. So no, not there, not there. That'll do. What we do? Little nose. That's what we do. Dig down. I need water, so I need to dig down. You'll see why the moment's difference. So I have seen, because you've got, if I go to facilities and you've got for guest, which one is it? Where is it? I'll try and you put it on customer there. I'll show you what to do with those. It shows it being on land, but you can create a water thing with it. It's like a little boat. What do you call it? Is it for you? I'm not sure the word for them. What am I doing there? Yeah, so I thought I'd do the live stream because I was being asked. They're like this. What are we doing here? I need to dig down on there. So that'll do. I don't want to go too close to the edge because you get trees there. So if I dig downwards, that was there, and then let's see what we do about there. I'm going to bring that right the way across because I need to, yes I do need to, I will do. So if we go that away, so then it's like hidden. The guests are floating in the air. It's not I'm flying in, like I'm flying in the air, I'm floating in the air. In that case, I'm floating in the air. I think that's the song, isn't it? It's a pity you haven't got like a where you can make the map bigger or edit everything yourself, like with what's it called? Is it Giants Editor with remember, just try to remember Farming Simulator. I go about there, and then what we do, water. So what can we use? Either rough water or let's try using rough water. So we do. Oh, no, give me a water thing. Not allowed to do that. Sorry, a bit confusing. I was trying to go higher up, but you got the your brain is going a bit demented. What I want you to do first, right? Just so I know what I'm doing. So what we do, where the guests are. So first of all, try not to confuse folks with me lingo. First, so we'll do that. Get the rail. What size of all one of them is? Yeah, one of those are in. So what's trying to figure out what to do. Right then. We want somewhere about there is. You'll see why in a moment. I could do something like that. So it depends. And what we do. Smooth everything off, and then I'm going to whack the water in again. There we are, somewhere about, if I get that. I'm going to go in here. I think on the website I might have when I've done something with Planet Coaster 2. There is something that I think shows screenshots of where I've done something like this in the past. It's like I'm just trying to remember. It was last year, I think. It was the wrong one. Let's check the speed of that out. You probably think, yeah, I am going to build over that in a moment once I like speed everything out. Probably some people watch you think, come on, open the bloody rides, why are you taking forever? Well, you wait. And if something goes, well, that might be that thing there behind. Where is she? Hey, there she is. Just to see there, she may go meow or. Yeah, you awake, are you? Yeah, good. Yeah. Meowing like it does. As anyone knows, when you have a cat, they can be very demanding, and you have to complete their demands. You must follow their orders. That looks like it's going to go right down to. It does look like it's going to go right down to. I don't want it to be going down to right to. What I should have done is this. Blame it on the cat. There we go. Really. That there'll do. What we'll do that. That'll do, and then we need to smooth that out. I know with the game you can use as many, I think it's up to about 8,000 resources you can use, something like that, or pieces of whatever the way it is. So that's why you might see on some of the things I've done, that little question mark symbol or something. I had to look up what it all meant. Oh dear. For any of the stuff I got in the workshop, you will need the full DLC, so that is one importance. I know somebody once said like I talk a bit posh, do I? Heck? Me talk posh? Oh no! Oh no! I'm born and bred. Watch it, me. It's just how the British lingos are. If you're outside the UK, or some other sound varied. Remember, it's what many folks forget, isn't it? You know, us folks in the UK, because we forget that when a person lives outside the UK, they learn English. They learn English. They don't learn the regional dialects, unfortunately. So that's why when they first come to the UK, they're like, what? I haven't got a clue what the hell they're saying afterwards, because we aren't aware of that. The only reason I became aware because the folks that I work with, like, they kept asking me to, I think I mentioned and before, you know, they're asking me for like for slow down, and I'm like, yeah, they're asking me to slow down. I thought, you know, I could sort of understand now because it's clear English what they were, you know, but they was getting confused with me. Then, but the young generation they could understand these, and I thought, what is it like? They're struggling with it, and then it dawned on me because I noticed like folks who are younger aren't speaking with much of the regional like dialects, you know, like as I do. Like I can say now, like as I do. That's one, or like I do, as it would be like clear English, or like as I would, or as I does. You know, you even saying a lot of words like that, like as I does, or like as I do, or it is, or does, or what is, you know, like. And what does confuse a lot of people, I find, especially, which I do it on paper sometimes, folks who live outside of the potteries, you know, see, even people like in the UK, if you live outside the potteries, you get confused when we use the word duck, you know, alright duck, alright duck, I do duck, and all that, you're like going, what? You know? Because what you use with fingers that we're calling you like a duck, as in you know that, what we know. It means friend, you know. It's part of our you know, just the way I would speak like around here, you know. How that duck, are you alright? You know, how are you, my friend? Are you okay? That's what it means. You know. And as far as I know, from what I've watched in the videos where they mentioned, it's all come from the potteries industry, isn't it, for how folks would have spoke. And then the other thing that confuses folks outside of the potteries is, but I know you can buy them Lancashire, Derbyshire, but not as popular. But they are popular here. Like, wait a minute, I'm trying to remember someone. So, yeah, because I know they use the word duck in Derbyshire. I've heard it say me duck. Like I used to hear people doing that. Right, but one of the things we eat a lot of, like around here, is oat cakes. And I discovered once, went all this way and asking like for cheese and bacon oat cake. You know, that was like Blackpool or somewhere, and you're like, or went to Cornwall and they went, look at one of them like that, what they all want about it, like. And I had to say, like, don't you do like the oat cakes? So said that we do, but not. So don't you have like the oat cake shops and all that? Like, said oat cake shop was one of them. Said, you know, like where you walk up to like a window, like or we go in the shop and it's a bit like a takeaway. They're doing them all on the all that. So that's what they say to you, like, no, we don't have out like that around here. We have, especially like Manchester, we out taking out like we have not on. You know, when you talk there, and you say to that, we don't have out like that here. Certainly not. But they are known to. It is like if you look on the internet, you'll see that they have stuff like that, but they aren't as you know, it's not as popular. I think they're slightly thicker, aren't you? Like the Lancashire and also the Derbyshire ones. You know, it's just a different thing. It's like, I suppose around this side you call them like a delicacy or something. Well, I suppose they are. Who's it that? Watch on YouTube. Is his name Beard Eaters? Beard Eats. I've been watching him. Great big. This guy eats all the food. Because I'd like no. There's no way I could eat that much. It's like it does all those little. Where he tries beater things at certain Aberdeen. Try eats the thing within a certain time and he gets t-shirt, doesn't he? I think, not sure where he's from. I think he is from well, it sounds like a Lancashire accent. I don't know if it's like Leeds or Manchester. You can definitely hear the lingo, but I don't know how he eats all the food though. I won't be able to do all that. What his video saw, because when he was looking at the thing, like when he said that Westport, and it was like Westport Lake, like thing, I thought that's like around here, isn't it, Westport Lake? And it was, yeah, I think he had about 5 oatcakes or 4 oatcakes, bread, a load of sausage, a load of eggs, and everything else. I thought, no, I could eat all that. And there wasn't many people beat the watching that, or I think no one had, but he did. But it's certainly I think the way he does it now, he eats a lot of salad stuff, doesn't he, during the week. And he's got his stomach stretched, so he's able to do all that. But it's a bit like, the fellow from round here in Eddie, not Big Ed, Eddie Hall, yeah, what Clayton way. He lives not far from lives at the Clayton area. One of the big £1 million pound houses up there. So with the food he eats. See, I watch there's like Gary Eats and Danny, I think he met up with Danny in it, one Danny from Bradford, Leeds. He did a thing like and Danny didn't know what oatcakes was, so you had to explain what there was. And funny enough, like Danny, like he liked him, like it's a good channel that Danny is, and Gary, who he was things as well. He's alright, but watching a lot of stuff with the reviews. It's a good idea what they do, like the reviews, so you know where to go and where not to go. I have told Gary, I put on his comments, he may have seen it, if you do watch the channel, for come around here and review some of our well, fish and chip shops. Well, that I live near a main road, so we have got takeaways across the road, so the more Chili Jacks, the folks working like the Pakistanis, aren't they? Like, so like they're alright, the food's alright, the people are alright. You got the others that like Turkish and all that, and but we used to have a chip shop here. Well, we have got one, but they run by Indian people, but you know, like the Indian folks are alright from Sri Lanka. You know, I do go in the shop, like, you know, the shop's alright. They're currently building a new shop. Well, not building a new shop, renovating like for a new shop. What was the Alma pub, which is just, you know, across the road from them, and I actually said that it's good that you're using like the old Alma pub, turning it into a shop, because they want to expand, you know, because the shop they got is a bit small. So if ever you're coming through and you live in this area, use their shop to keep the business going. It's good, and that's what I like about the Indian and even the Pakistani community. They keep everything going, they keep the communities going. That's the one thing with them. All the shops, where us, it's like you get all these like supermarkets that build and come appear in the house and bang, it takes all the trade and that's it. Woof, you're gone. Right, you know, they lose the trade. Like I've said on my old videos, if you had a butcher shop, a vegetable shop and all that open up across the road, I would use them definitely, but we haven't got much of that anymore. So what I'm going to do, so first of all you need to build, you're not allowed to do that. Who's the one I watched was that you're not allowed to do that. We'll say that's what that Charlie Vich, is he? He's from Scotland originally. That took a while to recognise lingo. So what I want to do is to show, no, keep that there. What we need to do is we go to what we need to do or do's. We need to go back to there, and what we're going to do is put these boats like that. See, put the arrow. That's a see. Now the trick with it, one thing that could be a bit awkward with these is the pathway goes up. Woo! Let's get on the camera. Have a look. That's why I put it normal. So one of the awkward things with it, the things with this is it goes all the way in. So I'm trying to work out. I've forgotten where you need or what's where. So if I do. Like that, let me see what happens. So I need to get a path that goes in there, otherwise the guests will be going looking at me like I'm a wally brain. So what we do is use that, the ordinary one I think, right, and then we need so if we use whatever, letters 25 degrees, it's not quite, well, I'd say it's 27 degrees here. It has been, I think we broke the record for it being hot, didn't we? Like in May, 30 degrees. I've never known it in my life, and you can tell that's why I'm a bit red, a bit of sunburn on me all last. I needed because of my eczema and rosacea, which is what that is. Rosacea and eczema there, but I had a lot of the rosacea all over my face and I was covered horrible. And suspect the RSA was triggered, a lot of it, by the COVID jabs, because I had two COVID jabs here, but I can't remember what that was called. Rise, something like that. Then there's the feed one, was the other type. And after I had that, within about a few days, I started coming out with all like spot things all there, then it spread all. I was like, you know, I've got the photograph still because I had to see a skin specialist, but horrible. And it was, they can be, when there's like, when they first flared, this is like not so bad because the sun's what it, they can be painful to touch, you know, you can be like sitting, you know, and you can get, when I had it all there, it's like painful for wash your face, it sometimes be a bit itchy and it's not nice, so I'm trying to figure out what to do here. So if so I can hide the path. What's that? Sand, don't want that. We don't want that. Invisible path, I think. And we definitely don't want rails. And we don't want curbs. Avoid path foundation, we don't want that. Don't want none of that. So let's see what we get. We do that. So where is it? Is it there? Ah, look, hey, it's worked. So I don't know where they, it's not, I don't know, I do not know. I'm not sure where they're going to, I could put gates right there and other too. I still think I want to put another boat in. But just get the camera keeps down. Yeah. Sort of, that'll do. What we do is copy that and then we go bring that across, one about there, and then one there. What? Don't you start? Right. And then we need the path. It. So the guests are coming in by boat, you see. Good isn't it when you've just different ideas thinking of. You know, you think probably going, but they get around the corner easy. No, we catch them. Sort of want if to put their gates there, if I can do that. Where? Oh, what are we doing? So if we does that, so the best way to get the squarey things is what I do, is that, and then put one out of there, no, right there. Then what we do is we go, and I can look at you, and then we go like that, and then we do that, and then we do that. And what I need to do is bring nothing there, there. See, there were two ways out, weren't there? And maybe, because so no one could sneak out there. That many. Like that, see. And what we do now, go back to path like that. This will give you an idea of what it is. Well, almost. Right. See, it is invisible. Right. What we need to do then is bring. You know what's going on? What? Why? Who? What one? Where have we got that? We know why. On. Dumpty dum. There we go. You're about jumping up here, jumping up and down. See, that's another boy. Strange, right? Jumping up and down. Or I could put there. Actually, so I'm going to. No. Make an alteration. There, that's it. Well, dum. Facilities. That, and then we do that. Almost. That'll do, and then we need to try to no. Now we've got that, I can, that's it. So you can see how things are a bit tricky when you've, so do that and do that. Now I need to do, so, oh. There we go, see, something like that, oh. I haven't decided yet, oh. Actually, if I that I'm going to make an alteration. So I'm just it's what I keep doing as I as I'm like working on things. I see something and then think something different and then alter. That's why you'll see on when I've uploaded stuff like to the workshop, to be something different. So I'm just trying to think what to do. So if I put first facilities, put my facilities, what can we do? One of them first. So I could put that shops there first. One of those, and then we need I'll have them over that. I think we have the T-Hooks there. Guest things, so they get, so when the guests go for their brew, got somewhere to sit down. And then what we'll do, give you an idea what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have in the middle bit like a weight there, so I can get there. No. So we need. So again, you need the gate, so so it registers like for tickets and all that. So eeny, meeny, miny, that's like my brain's going blank. Where are you? Is that it? There. Now I could do that. What's that? Cabinet? Put that there ready for when it needs to be. Or so what I could have done. Tell you what, I'll change that. Nope. Get rid of those. See, you can see what I'm going to do, can't you? Different ideas. Where I keep seeing what I'll do for it. I'll put this in instead. So if I do one of them, then what's this one? That no, if I do one food. That, see? And then what I'll do, the path around that, see? Now what I want to do, I'm just trying to think what to do here. That's alright. Yeah, that's the original colour, isn't it? The blue's what I want to change. See what I do for see how you got the fence around by the buildings. I'll alter that again. I've got the gates. Right. Can't have guests going in for free. Oh no. Somebody's got to pay for it. So I do that. Could do that. That might be better. There. There we are. We've done that. So what can I do? Now you've got curbs around the building. You can either remove all that or not have to remove all that. So we'll take the fence out. And do that for shift curbs, and then what we do? We go back to that. Want the brush. Right, see? A brush. A brush. What now? What's a brush? Brush. I wonder where I'm getting that from. I've never heard of a brush. I think I know definitely know where I'm picking out. There's quite a few words I'm picking up from up in Scotland. It's quite not. It's easily done when you speak to folks up there. You pick up, their ways of saying things. Like sometimes when I say yes, I have a habit of saying aye. No, that's not something we use down here. Definitely not. But because that somebody, when I can't remember where I was, I said that eye duck. No, that's not how we say it. Definitely not in the potteries. Eye duck. And they sort of looked a bit confused. There we go. So if I do that and that there, see. What do we need to do now is I need to put it the gates there like so. I could put them gates. There's a cost now, or we cannot have folks going in fit through. So if I put the gates 1 and 3, I'll put the thing over them in a bit, and put no. Same thing there. And then what we need to do is back to it path. What happened? No, I don't know. See how the gas are coming out? The reason I'm like different ideas, because I've been looking at other folks is like map things and get like for different ideas, and I'm sort of thinking, well, I could do something like that, something different, or maybe a bit like this, bit like that. Never too sure. Let's see. We're going to make that a big. Oh no. First of all, we need this for that. So we've got water things. That's what we'll do. Little water things, food and drink things. If I say things wrong, I blame it on the tea. Me mug of tea. Tea is a thing in UK, as is coffee. Tea and coffee out, we know sugar as well, see that's something else. Notice that on me, the build that I've done, I've got like the camera there, so I watch a lot of Even Rogue, so you've got all food, drink there. So you've got everything. So you also need power. Now, what I'll can you see the other bug there? That's nothing to do with my graphics card. See that little bug sometimes? There, I've gone normal. And another one is when they're walking, it's like they're just going like like they slide along the floor. I wonder what the hell's going on. It's as if they're on like a conveyor belt. It's like it's. I have been trying to catch that one because I'll get like a screenshot and send it to the developer so they can fix. But the one where the guests are swimming along the ground needs to be altered. I could. I ain't going to put a swimming pool there. No, no, no. So I need to. Oh, better still. I could do that and then that. Turn both them squares into water. I might put a wooden. Not sure what to do there. With the fence, put a wall in or something. I haven't decided. So let me see what to do first. So we dig down. Dig down. And then we go. Guests are probably getting it upset already. Where's the bloody dish? Where's the bloody well, I don't know, still green. Parks are open, yeah, you have to bloody wait. No, no, never mind now. That's what I say to my cat, she goes, no. Are you sure? No. She's asleep, curled up on the top of the chair, but they pretend to be asleep, but they are listening to every word you know. What I mean, not listening to the words you say because they don't understand English. That's one thing you've got to be understand. They do not understand it, our human language. It's only the sounds that make that associated wherever it is. So if I was to say food, they know it's something they've eaten, and they're like lightning. As it's called. That's why you've that's that advert dreamies. You know, you open the packet to them and they're like straight through wall one. Not quite. But they do come running. They know the sound. That whatever it is. Plus, not just the sound. Remember, their sense of smell is a lot stronger than ours, so they can smell whether it's before you've even. It's like I've only got to open the fridge, get a pork pie, and watch behind me the cat. You jump out the skin. So if I put clear, is that the clear one? There we go. See, I could do. Don't think it'll allow me to go any higher, so we got. Down the clear. What's happening here? There's a picture we haven't got. So you got like the stuff you put at the bottom and everything, but no bloody fish swimming around, is it? That's the only thing like is missing. The autos are, see the land thing gone a bit funny. Don't worry, I'll show you about the rides in a bit, so be patient. I'm sort of getting there, got to do other things. There we go. So then we'll do Natural water, see what that does. A bit better. Oh. Where's he going? Another bug I've noticed quite a lot is the guests, even though they're right by the torch, they're going like that even when they come out, as if they're busting for, you know, they're busting for, well, you know, I can't say that word, not to that, you're not allowed to do it, you're not, yeah, I aren't allowed to do that. YouTube have gone very, you know, you're not allowed to swear. So let me think what I could do. I could build a wall around, you know, though I'll show you what to do to get that perfect square. So I'm going to shift. Let me think what to do. Because you've got the curve thing there. This is what I'm trying to plan what to do. So if I do, that's not it, not it. I show you how to gather a perfectly wall around there. It's what I do quite a lot. So if it, take that off and take they off, and we go back of these, that's one F to it, so there. Now, the gas are going to fall in and drown no doubt. Right, see that? It looks like someone I want a wall. One down. So I could use that. See, so it matches with the thing. So what I'll do, I'll make that a little bit darker, I think. So now you think, I'm going to get that lined up with, you know, with the lower. So if you look, I've got I missed a bit of the fence. Like we do the fence first. Now there's two things that you can do. This is you can either use the buildings to line up, or if you haven't got any buildings there, what you do, blueprints, let's get one of your utilities, put your utility across somehow, and then if I do that as a reference, put that, so now you see you got your squares. Go to your scenery. Trying to think what to do with the. I could use that as a wall, or something different. What I want, actually, I need the wall to go a bit further down on there. So, not wood, brick. Don't want normal brick, stone. Let me think. Yes. We got one of them. No, we don't want one of those either. Just add one of them like that. So we does that, and then we go. Hey, oh. Now I could either go there or there. See how that's now lined up. So what you do then is you highlight that only, and then you delete that. So what we're going to do. Build this around. This is what I think I done this on one of the other parks, haven't I? So we'll do. Oh, don't worry, it looks like I know someone's going to post that you could have put a swimming pool in there, folks. No. Actually, I could have. You know, that's just giving me an idea. I think no, that won't. There. We does that, and now we just need. Now we know. I could do trying to get what to do. Yep, you know, I could put a something like that here, or that here. So this go to straight. That's the only thing that's a bit of a cannoli. It don't line up like that. So they do like that, and they go like that. But then that looks a bit. So what's a bit different? Now I could do that, but then it's a bit deadly. You got to think. So I know that's what my brain thinking of alpha safety thing, but I could do right that with a one way like that. I see. Still undecided. What we got the? So that's a Y. Well, I tell you what. Are you? Is it stone? Right, good you. I could bring it lower down there if I wanted. Let's see. It needs to be about there. And we have the bleeding thing. Look at still. Right, bleeding thing being. It could also be a. It's a. What have we got here? 3. Is it 3? Yeah. Oh, 2, isn't it? Not 3. My brain. That's it. 1, 2, 3. I like that, and we go. Hey. I will put things in the water in a minute. Just you know, it's just the way I do things. Now the power things, I can hide those in. You won't need keep water clean there. Really. I don't. Well, I won't. But it just needs a power generator. See, there's no power. Or you can switch those off and not have to put all that crap in. But I'm going to do that as part of the thing. So I can do with the wall. What can we put? Now, why is my cat? There, see, I could do one of those. Right. That is through. What do? See if that can line. No. There. All these line up as it has to do. Now you can lower those down. I show you if you think there's too high. Not the actual things at the top, but so as I work on it, what have I been going? How many? 1 hour 19. I didn't feel like that. I am live on it, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know if anyone's watching or what. I can't tell, but how the YouTube algorithm's gone. YouTube's become more of a corporate nonsense right now, isn't it? So if I get that water a bit higher up, so let me try. We go back to the lot. One like that. We do that. No. Under the try the other side. Right, not getting on me, pain in the butt really. Now could I make that, what have we got cause wise? So I could put it like that. I could do it like that. So you could have like still sand at the bottom. I noticed that with this game, they make a point of and all. If you may see, like, zoom in, it's they seem to make a point of that in the game, which you know, they shouldn't. If kids watch it, they should not. I have noticed that quite a lot. But I'm not going. I can't, you know, about it on YouTube because the certain folks start. What you talking about? We know what you're talking about. Do you? No, no, I ain't what it either, so if anyone says. Why have you got a fence there? Oof. No. No, I blame it on the cat. Why are you doing that? It's seems to be a bug. That's odd. See that? That's a bit of a. I think that's a. What? Yeah, it is on the fence. So why is it not? Well, I know why it's not. Why it isn't? It's got to be there. Yeah. We. Oh, that's a lie. Wrong one. Should be that offence. See there, it's got the fence there, and then you've got the bloody curbs in, which I don't want. And what I'll do is I'll put this up on the workshop, but you can download and all that when I'm going to do a lot more. Got to ride. I'm not sure what to start with. Normal rides or coaster. So let me see now. So we've got to put a power thing in somewhere. So you can either build the power unit inside of the other buildings, or I could use my facility one. So we got one of those. So I've built. No, oh no, that's a water one. Bugger. Right, my brain. I told you. We got a plan. I could build one inside of these. Let's see. Yeah. Can do. I could put a path. So what I need there is to change. Eeny, meeny, miny. Find what I'm doing with my brain working normal. Go on, get off. That's what we need. So we need staff bath. Square. So again, it's not quite what I want that lined up. So it lines up inside there. See? So you know where the staff that is going to is walking is in, and so what we need to do is there. So then we will get. There's got to be not a generator, a distributor, hasn't it? So I will do a building for a power thing, not water. So what we need is a distributor for this, don't we? Like that, and then that's the path. It was still. I'll do. And then what we do is connect that to there, and that to there, and then we connect that to there. So, see we now have power of those, yeah? And then we're going to do the same, yeah? So if I put one of those here somewhere, and then we need to select the distributor. Well, I don't know if you spotted that, but I've got the get this so the wide up. Whoa, there's a correct way of doing all this. Get that wrong and you find if something fails, you've got no power for going straight the way through. No, naughty. There we go. Everything should have power there now. Yep, there. I'm not going to open the shops just yet. I think they should have somewhere. Why are I think that's your as it is. Just noticed why the sides are missing. Which one of them? One of them's a mechanic workshop. I know there was signs originally. Notice this is that changed it for the mechanic one. Staff room. And what we do it is that I hadn't noticed the signs had gone. Where's the canopies for, which one is it? There. Yeah, where? I hadn't noticed things had disappeared. Oh, I'll update it to the workshop, but so I've got to put, what's this one? Loony Bloons. Right, I'll crack those up while I'm at it. So I put, is it Loon? Still Loony. Loony. There we go. So what can we put? So I could do. I don't need that light there, do we? So that's that one. That's hats. Splash Emporium and that's the guest. Yeah, there was the things over there, but I don't know why they disappeared. It must be that I updated it and forgot to save everything. What's that one again? I've forgotten. Hats. So we need, what's that one? Momento. That's splash petroleum, isn't it? We won't want that opened up yet. That's true. See, that's another. See, you can't do this watch it. Powers there, which thinks it's the same as them. They look a bit higher. Again, they drop all down. But that which thinks, and then we need. Right, where is it? Is either that a one or is that a one? Use that. One think about it. There you go, and then we need. There isn't a canopy thing for the guest, there's a GU. No. GUEST. So there isn't. Oh, there is. We've got a sign thing for the guests. But I don't think there is. No, there's no canopy. So what I will do, just put. And then you have to look through, and there is. What's that one? So if you keep looking through, you'll find just plain ones, which I use. Yeah, see, it's something there you can use. Planet Coaster one. You can change the colour of them, remember, as well, if you need to. So you can do wherever there's want with them. There. See, you can alter all that. Do is bring that a little bit. There we go. Looks a bit better than it's what I can do now. So before we get to save, as if I highlight, should there. It's the food building, so I've got to remember save. It should save the power generator inside. I'll do the other one with the power generator. So if which food and drink A1. Yeah. Save. I do the same with this one because there's a generator inside it, so I'll save that. That's a one. Well, I know what I've done. Isn't the food one, is it? Save the building, which is that one. Make sure I do this correct. see, it's a gift. Is this the one that's your food and drink one, isn't it? It's easily done. See, see it's showing as a gift one. So if we do, there we go. So what we need to do now is this area where folks when eating the food, the but what can I put in there? So can I put that metal type in? Oh, it's still undecided yet. Oh, right, wait. Just you have to imagine the cat, you know, sometimes. So I can do. I think I might do. So folks have got a better view there. So what we do is that, see, I need to highlight these things only, but way up. See, I don't want it to be lowering these things down. Hold it. Oh no, you don't. There. I highlight to them. We've got highlighted first. There. Well, I want them. What you do? Somehow. Split from building. There we go. Bring those a bit lower. Keep still. There. Let's see that. What are we doing? I'm going to use that as a reference so I know how low. That is it. And that's the other one that could be a pain in the like folks like walking through the through everything, which is it. Just so I know where I get this. I do about that. So what? So somebody wants to sit down this side, or actually no, the food would be this side, isn't it? The food and drink. What are we doing? See, blame the cat. What you do is you do 1, 2, 5. Somewhere for people sit and enjoy and relax, isn't it? So we've got the water. Now we need. What can I do? I don't want that. Put that. No, don't want that. I don't want that. And I could put that. Looks a bit noncy, doesn't it? So I prefer that. I suppose that's a bit like a bit of awkwardness and OCD to go. Can't be helped. So I just like things to be a routine, perfect. So they keep why do they keep walking backwards and forwards? There we go. Oh, and the other ones we're going to need others. There's one we're going to need a few of them. So what I'll do on the inside a bit, if I put right, come here, then so you put the bench. 1, 2. Let's see. You might want to sit there looking out to the one out to see, is it water? Oh, what's that? Ooh, what's happened there? So, I don't know why that's happened. That's some kind of glitch. And there, look. Why have them dropped? Gone that low. I've noticed that quite a lot. Things change for no apparent reason. I don't know why it is. You think they were lined up, and all of a sudden they've become lower. I'm not sure why or what or how or. And now look, see. Oh, I know what's happened. Because they were lying. You know what's happened there, don't we? Because those were linked with the wall things. Bloody hell! Right. That's why. It's still alright, isn't it? Shoot. So what I have to do. Is if I try to delete those, it might delete. See what's happening. I need to split them some from the actual building bit. How do I do that? No. Lucky I noticed that, isn't it? It's still, what's going on here? It's still so if it's still, it shouldn't be. Oh, it's, I know what, is it all of them? No, yeah, no. Wait, get off. Leave that back. Yeah, shit, I'll crack that on there. That's a bloody is that allowed? Oh, there's your heck. Yep, the gas are going. I'll have to wait to. Right then. I was lucky I spotted that because it would have caused the problems later on, wouldn't it? Right, I don't know which one of them it is. Doesn't really matter. A bloody wait. We've done that, and then what we do? Back to facility, and then so we need one of these again, don't we? It's lucky I'd actually seen that. I've got to make sure, you know, that guests can't go sneaking through other ways, you know. So we need. What was that? Something just touched my leg. I don't know what it was. So I've got a ghost, you know, or it's one of two things. I've got a ghost, or I felt something touch my leg. I didn't. It's that thing there. I thought I put it at. I knew I did. Best. That's it. Oh. Wrong one. That's the one. Much better. Oh, and something else. What's happened after I built the bloody power things? We know why. That's why. I said. Done that. So what I'm going to do, just in case we should get a, even though it's on a, I think it's on a save thing every minute, so I'm going to, not to save over those 8, should be 9. Just to make sure, 9, there we go. Don't know what we need, what can I do there? we don't have Bambi's. What we got? Beach, cabbage. Trying to think. Does it have has it got? Can't remember. It's got lily things. Are they? No. It's a missing. Went the way does a well. I'll find something. That's what I was going to do. Almost forgot. My brain went a bit blank now. Couldn't remember what I was going to do. Right, so what do we want? I'm going to put something in the where's the middle? I want the smack bang middle. I'm going to see if I can build a fountain on the platform. Now, don't ask how I always do that, but it's all experimental. Want the wall. I think we use immortable. So what we'll do, middle bit should be somewhere there, isn't it? Change what I'm going to do there. What? Where? That's that bit. Then what we need to do, trying to work this out. So what we got, need the floor done with, so we need that. Do they have marble? Sure they do. But what one's that? That's the one. You probably think what am I trying to do here? It's even marble, or have we got? I'm sure we've got somewhere, haven't we? We have got. That's what I was after. Change the colour of those. We can. What will happen if I do that? still experimenting here. Can it be? Bet you can't alter the size of the buggers. Yeah, see that's what I'd like to do, but I'm still trying to work out what to do. I could use that colour, or was that black might be better. But then they poke you through the finger, aren't they? Anything else use? Roof. No, nothing there, is there? Anything there? Worry that I'll figure this out. I'm trying to. I'm certainly not going to do that. I want it to be. Is that? I'd have to do. So we need the blueprint thing, don't we? Right, what can we put there? One of those. One of them. One of them. No, not one of them. No, not one of them. We don't want one of them. It looks a bit crap, doesn't it? We've got. Aha. No. No. That. How did that line? Does that line up by itself then? Is it? No, it didn't. That'll do, I think. That'll do. well as I can put. Me know. So if I do that, not quite that. No, not allowed, not that. That's what's been used there, hasn't it? You could tell. Okay. Don't think the guests would be happy there. Should that be lower down? I'm just trying to work out. No. That's not it. You have to bear me while I experiment with everything. I'm just trying to. Is that it? It's like a oh, I see what that is. It's like a rotating thing, isn't it? What ones are those? What would do here? Gosh, is that them? Them, I thought there was there, certainly. So what's going? Is there something? Is it inside there? I'm wondering if the rotating things are in. Oh, is it? Oh, that's. Might be better. That's good, it might be better. So what the perfect, that'll do. It's better, isn't it? So something like that. Perfect. So the guests, and I've noticed I've got 66 guests already scrolling around things. So now what one is do, well, first make a save, because you never know, things go wrong, and a sudden crash of the game. So we're going to click save. 2 hours 7 minutes. I'll keep going for the next hour. So now what do? I could put the small rides in, or I could put a great big coaster. So what I also want to do now. So what what we do. So I could put pre-built rods. I think what I'll do first. What have we got? Put the pre-built ones in first. Then I'll build the usual thing. There. That one. Putting like little rides in. Can I go? There. I think that will do for time being. What we need to do. I won't be able to put anything, the path going around the other side. Unfortunately, it won't let me do that. See what I can do here first. Now you can either put all the trees around. No, won't let me there. I thought not. So it's got to be the. So I'm going to see if I can build a path coming across as a shortcut. There. And yes, we have the one there. Also, I've got to build something, you know, for the power generators. Was going to need it, didn't we? Ah, you. How can I do this? If I do that, then. And then what I might do there is put a spoiler right there for something called art. Now, what can I do? And not allowed. I could put one of those, or I could put one of those, or I could do that. I think so. Put. Get out that first. No. Where have we gone? Where are we? So I could do that too. But we're going to do that because I want about there. So what we need of that. And then what would do to here? So obviously there's a path there already. I want to make just a small alteration. Can I or can I not? Yeah, and you're limited to what you can do with the path. The picture they haven't got the same path type thing, so it blends in with. I can really got rails there, but even if you put an invisible path, it looks. Let me see. I can take off the curbs. But there's that one. You can't get me with the bloody rail. Well, I have to have a fence, so what would do if I have that one, and then what we'll do, this thing, so if I go to use, I'll see what we've got first. Wait, you still. So as everybody stands in an old, proper queue thing, not all over the place. There we go. See if I can make an adjustment to that. That'll do like that. Can I don't know about the see, there's a bit awkward to put one of those in. Won't let you put anywhere else, so I'll leave. I'll have to take that's a priority one. And what we'll do. Right. So we're definitely going to need power around here somewhere. So if I can build, I know. So what I normally do is build underneath these other things. So what we'll do first, I'll make sure. What are we doing? What are we doing? Touch that? No. What we need, one of them, one of those. So what have we got? This right. So if I make that this kind of wall thing. Seeing what was what with it first though. The entrance around there somewhere. Good. Yeah, but I keep still. know what I need to do now. This plan. I'll leave that brick thing there because so I can plan a path, which will be. What are we doing there? Staff path, isn't it? So which we need to do? Down that wrong kind of path, bloody no. That's it. Got to be a staff because what you don't want is the guests that working and walking inside of there. That'd be like a bad thing, isn't it? Wait, still. So now I can. That's it. So then what we do, might possibly need a power generator or something in there. Well, first of all, put a generator in, make sure there's plenty of power going around. And then we need a one of, and then we attach that to that, but we make sure, so if that power should fail, it's coming from the grid. So also you need power on there, so hopefully if I can yeah, I'll have to put, I'm going to do auto the building. So put that over there, like that as a blower. And then what we need, do it. And what's needed is, I need to build upwards now, doesn't I? I won't be able to do much with this because you got the ride things in the way. So what we can do, well, how's that handle? And the while I'm there, and then we can put do. So you can see the allowing me to, no it won't, see the issue there with the ride, won't let me build out. See if I can put a can. So he won't be able to go across there. See, that's another problem, the flickery here, which is a pain in the butt. See if there's another way I can do this. Perfect there, it's a pain there. Oh, there. Put out there. Not so sure about. No, it has. It's allowed me for that, but I'm not sure. Is it? Yeah, it has. See what I'm attempting to do, but I'm see, you can't get anything there either because the ride in the way. I don't want to touch the actual. Can't get anything there. I get two of those. I won't be able to put anything. No, thought not. I don't know about. No, not even there. Okay. What can I do here? No, can't go across that either, or there. Bit of a ball really, so I'll leave it like that for the time being. I think, what is that I can use? Can I put anything of these down there? Just ride. Swine. Don't know how you do that. Wonder about. I know. Other way around, and it's got to be. Oh, swine. Got to be inward. I know what's up. So they've got to be both out Out his button for actually can it? No. What about if I use I do that instead? It makes it look a bit better. That'll do as it is, and then what we could do, I build off the other ones. These will be easy to do. What have we got? So it's right then, what can we do? Make sure cancel that, make sure we completed the other. So what I want to do there is wood. I'm going to build the wood. If we build a wood, which should be where we I've got two options here I can do is well, not quite like that, is it now? What's going on? What's happening here? Right, is it? What's happening? Try to work out what's going on. Right, so we need to do what am I doing? What's my brain? See that was there, so on the outside bit, just press Z and you should like spin them round. That's what we got to do there. So where are we? Wood. So you bring everything upwards. So we need, what's that, 2 entrance points. I'll do that. And do that. So we need, wrong place, wood again. So what I'm going to do, sure if I can do that, can I? Yeah. Oh. that'll do for that. What I'll do is put these on test. Is the other one done? Yes. For a moment I thought I got both the same rides put in them. Right, what can we do here? Put these on test as well, I think. What can I put there? Green. As long as it don't turn other gas green when they go there and start graveling. So what we do is put two of them there, so like that is, and then we need us one of those to go back to us. This is where is there. And then we need one of those. I know somebody probably, I've been asked to comment before now, like if I've ever been on rides like this, but I never have. I've been on what they call the altra towers, like the pirate ship, which is like, it is the same as this ride here, isn't it? I don't know, I've made your stomach feel like it's going up at the top of your head. So what I want is no, change that, because she part of the ride on a different colour, so if we use see what I try to do when I do the buildings, so they blend a little bit with the actual ride things. When I do the custom coasters, there will be you know, like the buildings like on number 8, I think it is, I've done down there. Yeah, I've got to do. So there may be alterations around all this, but I'm not sure yet what to do. This is just like where the main entrance rides are, which attracts the guests. What have we got? So if I put them the panels, I think I'll have the dark red. Like they won't line up because I still see the square to the other ride. I will put the roof on. I'll do that in a minute for the other one. That's it, line. Hey, get back. So there will be other things added to the rides, but you know, as I continue to build them, it won't just be like plain like I've done on most. They've just been experimental. What we got there? What we got there? Keep them as pinkish. Oh, it's the panel wall, not that. Oops. I wondered why the colour changed, doesn't it matter? I keep them as it is there, then it won't. I think I use a black. Yeah, black for the bottom half. I'll show you how to put stuff up on the workshop if you haven't used that before. And what we need to do is change. I'm going to put the top there, so if I use a dark green. Now if you like colourblind, you want say that's the thing, isn't it? How do got that problem there again with this ride. Right, the usual problem. So what I can do, it will not let me do that now. Try with them. It's let me put. Right, okay. I'll keep slightly like that as then. So what we want to know is the roof. So what we do, see that'll have to remain open as it is. I can't, it won't let me put anything. Won't let me put one in. No. So we're going to do that. Won't be enough. So we want the back scenery paneling there. So what have we got? That'll do. So I make sure. Oh, I didn't put the roof on the other one, did I now? Bugger. So what we'll do, what we 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 do. Wood. And I can't do that because it's attached to, it'd be attached to the other building there. So we need. Can I do? What's happening here? There. Would you believe it won't let me put anything there? Flaming flicking floors. What a no, I don't think I'd be able to. Well, so I'll put a roof where I can. That will happen then. Why is it having a dicky fit there? I think that's what one of the other bugs. That's That's odd. Can you see what's happening? Which is depending on the watch it really. What's going on? I'm trying to figure out what's happening. It's not nothing's lining up. See if that has. Yeah, it has. It's not going to let me put it there or there or there. So another trick I could do. Let's see. See, it's not going to allow me to build over. What I could have done, I could have put things like that there. So let me undo the roof. But then you've got that problem. That's it. You definitely can't put that. No, you definitely can't that there. Won't let you. I'm going to try something different. Can I build that? I don't won't let you put that there. Shut. What about there? I can go there, I can go there. Why am I doing that? I can go there, I can go there. Can't go there, I can't go there. And you can't go there. Bloody bleeding, swining, flicking floor. What about... I can do that. I can do that. It's not lined up. I can't go there. What? So I can do that. And I can do that. I can't do that. Not fair. I can do that, but I can't do that. Damn it. What about... No. What let you put... No, won't let me do that either. Shoot. What? Wait a minute. It's let me put that there, that. Let's see. I can't do that. I can't do that. Doesn't really matter. I probably could have put a roof there, can I? Can't do that, but I can do that, and I can't do that. Bit of a pain. And I can't do that neither. All right. Can't do that, no that, no that, no that. So what I'll do is use them. All the dash. That's one I will have to. Is it going to allow me? do you reckon? I still can't. So what we'll do instead then is this. It's going to allow me to do that, but I need to go this way, that's the way. I can do that, I can do that. I can't do that. Ugh. Where are you? No, you're not there. You're there. No, it won't let you put them there. Doesn't really matter. Right. So, go on. What I want to do is bring that. Hey, won't let me put them there. You swine. You swine. You swine. You swine. You swine. I could do that, but what's the one? There's a woods. I don't use. Beep. I have another idea. Try these. I'm going to try another little idea. I know I definitely won't be able to there because it won't provide. I'll just make it like a modern type layout. So if you do that here, and then we should be able to get. It's allowing me to do that, and it's allowing me to do that. Oh goody! Well, I can't do that, but I can't do that either. But I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. It's a bit more, but I can't do that. So that'll do. It looks like, well, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like something. What we got? At least that's the main import. All that's got to be like blue to it at the track. So we've got no power thing there. So let me think what I can do. So if I go to a for sale. Is, and I could say that, and we go wheelie 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 wheelie. There we are. Now what I need to do there, because that's the water one, so first of all make a few adjustments. Do the roof. Definitely don't want water pumps in there, does we now? So we shift them and we shift them. And then what we do is somewhere rebuild the path. Can move, I think I shall shift actually no, keep them where they are. I just thought, what's up with you? What? Get out of it, man. There, that'll do. There we go. So what I'll do with that is I will save that because it's going to be a powerhouse and it's water. Yeah, just a powerhouse it's going to be. Powerhouse. Power's locations is the utility in it. There we go. So what it does now is it no. So I could put that there's like that it. And then the power that's got that and that was power we should have. Right then, so what I'll do, why are you not lining up? You should do like, but when you, if you do have that problem, that line up is what I do. Let's chop that out, bring back your path, make sure it's total square, then you go one, well, like I said, bring that in, then you can go like that, and then you go in your path again, and then like that. And then we need already doing the one, sure about that now. Right, so I've got two options. I can leave it as like that, or I could put a few trees or a few whatever it is, just to spoof it up a little bit. So what we do, what can I put in there? Mediterranean rock. So if I use one of those in the middle, go there a little bit. You keep still. Keep that like that. Don't really need to do that there, so what we'll do, just going to raise the land a little bit. Now that, not too much there. Well, almost. What are we doing? What are we doing? What we need to do, a bit more in the centre, I think, that. Of course, no profit today, it won't be as yet. So what we do now, smooth everything out. And now what we do is that. nothing else there, is this? No, wrong one. No. Yeah, just so I could blend in with the rock things. That'll do. Leading thing. So what we need is trees. Can I? Right, it won't let me copy this. I want one of those. It's better when I put the trees in there. Just to can't really open up the garage until I've done everything else. The only thing that is a pain is the guests keep walking through the bloody... When you put stuff in, like, they walk through things, don't you, which I thought they would have, like, fixed that, but they obviously haven't, because I know it'd take a lot when to put, like, collision points on things. So put the trees, no. So if we do... Just made slight, there we go, just a few alterations there, so what we'll do there, we will, so the guest have somewhere be sat in the sat in the shade. That's where I'm. There we go. So they're not being toasted in the sun. And make an alteration to those trees. what is that's this path. I'm just faking. I have the gas going to get in. One, right, get off. There we goes. And what we need is a few of them. I put it on. 1, 2, 2. Box nearly ready to open. There will be lights and whatnot added, so I haven't got around to that just yet. Ooh. Where's the binge? We're going to have letter over the passport. I forgot I didn't. So what I normally do with the bins is like every 2 bench things. Get in. Maybe areas where I've missed. I'll put the benches in other places. Again, get everything opened up now. So what we do, well, first of all, click save, because you never know if there's a bit of a bug that causes like a game crash. It could be a pain. So if we go to attractions, Get some open up all the guys, no swimming pool, I will put one in. Vegan, chief beef. Paper short, guppy, loony, balloons, and that, and guest sibs. Don't want the splash and pouring out open yet. Facilities, mechanic workshop, sure. Power generator, yeah. I want to check. Have we got a mechanic? One. So what we need are entertainers, and we need the brusher uppy people. So we put one around one there, and one of that's a corner, I think. But being, then we need security. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You notice that how the gas things are all piling in now. Now there's more security. The one of you and you. You and the oil. So I've got why is he going round? Why is he not using the rides? Oh, they are. Some of them are, not all of them are. A few more trees across there, so I should have something. Yes, there it is. I couldn't remember where that was then, so do. Like the trees there, just like temporary until, because they're expanding though. What's like the park? Right. So we've got. Just adding a few more trees in there. That's it. Looks a bit better. Oh, missed a bit. There. Add a few more. Like that there. That's it, 1 or 2 there. Is it going to let me find anything there? It has. I just got to watch the trees don't. That's matter about it. It does matter. I mean, it's going for the path in it, so put I can avoid paths. Yes, it won't let me put anything there. That's it. So I can do the yeah, because I'm building up around where the path areas are. If you notice, there's more guests, so we're trying to avoid the trees going on the path. Wait. Well, I'm gonna put a few in manually if it won't let me. So we can do the so can I get anything? I guess the walking in trees are so we'll do. So I'll do this manually then. Right, where are they? Still won't. What about that? The camera's over the place. What? Try. That's it. Isn't it? So if it doesn't work, we'll put what few trees there temporarily. Just a few around here as a temporary measure. They will be removed, that's it. That's like the start of the part, looks different. It doesn't look as like it's boring. Looks a bit better. There will be more things added in there, so let me see what's going on the ground. That's better. Looks more like a park now, doesn't it? The will right, let me check in this area. Oh, no trees there, is it? I'm trying to think what I could do. What would the actual weather temperature be? 25 is warm. That's what the water got, it's evaporating. So you'd think that why is nobody you think the guests abusing their food things. Now it can be changed that on. So you want the guests to have more food, what you do is you go sandbox settings and you could turn that up. So if I went first multiplier, whoop, and then you went hunger multiplier and toilet one multiplier, you'll see a big difference. And what else? No, there's nothing else. See if I speed that, see what happens. See, they haven't really got, it might look like they've got far walk, they haven't, no, this is where the food areas, they go, that's it. as the park expands, there will be food areas put outside the things. What have we got? I know about the arcade, there's one of them yet, there will be, don't worry. I could have put one. I could, yes, I could have put one around this. Something I might do for one of these with the adjustments. I might build an arc, take the where you've got, there's a different one where you've got the staff and the, so I'm not sure what to do yet, but it's something that will change. Also I might integrate, so this is like one item, or you've got the option still separate here. So what I'll do first is click that as one. So people are grabbing the food, so I'll zoom that like that for the image, and then we'll go get that rating, do everything as we do. Go to save park. Number 2, we go exit. So I want to go to the Frontier Workshop. I don't, because I'm on the thing that I'll change that to that display so you can see what I'm doing. So you've got browser creators, so I need to go to my workshop. That, now what I need to do now, so I don't lose that, there it is, AMG Project 8, I need to download that. And then I'll have to run it so then I can save it. Right then. So let's get that. Upload. So we've got, there it is, the park. I can now upload, it says new into upload as new. AMG Project 9, but that is still being worked on, and more will be added soon. And what I'll do for my YouTube, well, I've had 51 views but nobody's bothered to comment, it's typical. So what we'll do is this, if they allow it, I think they will. Get the link to the video. You can see the you can see the theme park being being built with this, no, not with, in this video. There we go. So I'm not sure if they allow links, well, not private, public. You can look at the stuff on by the browser, can't I can't remember what the bloody things are. What's that one? Powerhouse. So I need. Did I the water pump stuff? Did I? Let me have a look. No, the water pump powerhouse isn't there. Right. What we'll do. So upload. Water pump powerhouse, upload. And oh yeah, bloody. And then we want my workshop. I've got powerhouse. Upload. Let's tune you out. Yeah, slide that in, and I want to update the food thing. Right, so where is it? Food. I know folks will think there's a water thing. I did that right. It's not. They've got to remember that. So. So we've done that, and then I need to I spelled how the bloody hell's canopy? Is it spelled canopy? I could take that off. Is it is it spelled canopy there? Canopy. Copy that. What's that? Ghost it. So it's touching me arm. Ghost. What? Yeah. See, the pest is awake. Not sure if there's anything else to update us. Let me have a look. I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing else. But what I will do at some point with each the food things, there'll be separate food buildings, which I'll do. Which I haven't got around to doing that yet, because I can't really do everything at once. So that's like it for this video. So what I'll do, see if I can get the link. Trying to think what to do. Yeah, that's how you, yes it is, that's how you get them. So what you do, up best. What? Good. Do you have to sign in or do? Cat annoying. Catching about where's the search function? They haven't got the search function, have they now? See what? What? No, that's not it. No. Get off. I can't remember. Do you know what my fingers for? Because I can't remember. Oh, it must be that one then. Oh, I didn't. Look, pest, monster pest, monster pest, monster pest, monster pest. Yeah, so I've got a cat in the way. She wants attention. Oh, it's logged me out. Or has it logged me out? What's going on? Well, right, there we are. So you can browse them via the browser. So if I do. Come on, back it off. How do you get the profile? I've done it again. Why is it? You have to bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here with the. I'm sure I was logged in. Oh, it's logged me out again. How do I... Have you locked me out, eh? Well, what's happened here? Eh? I think that's a bit buggy, doesn't it? It's not... What's happening here? Not sure what's going on there. I think it's a bug of some kind. We've just there we go, because I'm on like a set. Oh, that me. Okay. So what have we got? So that's the. Is it showing me profiles just like that? Or so I'm not exactly sure what it's doing. They've altered the layout of it. It's very confusing. What subscriptions? Whatever. So can I put this in me? See if I can. What I'll do. Link to all my planet ghost creations via a BR browser. I'm not sure in game if it used well, in game you'll just see it. I think you just type AMG, don't you? In game workshop, just type AMG and it should show up. So if I do that might help. really say what really is a bit behind there. So it's yeah, this is like your studio that you see on like YouTube, the change thing. I don't know what this is. Dual stream, automatically generate a vertical cropped version for the shorts. Oh, shorts. For the shorts feed, I wasn't even aware we're doing stuff like that for the shorts. So you think that it's become very competitive. What's this for? So I had 55 views, current viewers. There's people clicking, they can tell that for the maximum time, but it's just that the content I'm doing is probably not interested. They probably want to see something else, but I don't know what. See, this is what I need viewers to do. Tell me what you want to see. I don't do a video all the time now like I used to do. You know, I just can't be bothered with it all. But I thought I'd do something with the Planet Coaster 2 because I was asked, and you know, so I could click off that. So I think that will be it for the actual stream as it is, because I've done like enough up to it, like 3 hours 39 minutes. I know people are asking about 5M again, but I've sort of knocked that on the head, 5M, because it's because the problem with the 5M, it's very toxic, because you know, with that community, and I don't want all that aggro and hassle again like I had in the past. It's not something like, you know, it's something I want to leave in the past. You know, and people asking if I do Euro Truck and all that again, but the problem I've got, as I explained, is if I'm sat when I use the steering wheel, because it's got to go like there, because you got the hub, it's like, so the problem is it puts me further back from the screen. Now these are near vision glasses. The problem is I can't see the screen pop, it's out of focus. Now I do have a pair for distance. Now the problem is these are distance I'm reading, it's to vary focus. If I do that, it's a bit awkward to see the screen. Yeah, it's too close for the thing, so I've got to go even further back, but then the writing goes a bit out of focus, so it's not quite, you know, probably got, because this is the way it is. That's why I haven't done much of that and like for a long time, because my eyesight's gone to connect to corners. It's not something I can help really. Yeah, just how it is. Which so you could see with me OBS, I'll do this intro. See that was that intro. So there you got your subscribing things. Top display, that's what I'm seeing with the OBS. You're seeing the duplicated if it goes on and on, because it's what it does. Can I do? No, I can't do with a pain really. You've got the main camera, well, not that main camera there, that's like the main camera. It will go out of focus because you got the window there and it's sunny outside, so the camera is attracted to the light as it is. That's the mic, you know. Desk camera, no, doesn't want, is there? So I haven't done really much of the streaming for a long time. So when he told me the microphone was a bit muffled, I don't know with this, it should be alright, because it's there's like a metal thing there at the front which tells me it faces this way. It's inside you can see the microphone like a disc, and it's alright. So what I'm seeing on the stream, it's like a disc and it's pointing towards me. That's how it is. Some microphones might be pointing the other way, so you're going to have the microphone tilted up. I think probably like they have on desktops. It varies. I have got other microphones which you can see me using. These things, I think is that the microphone, chargy thing. No, it's the charge. There is a microphone with a wire, it can go on there, but you've got pull back. That's the other problem is compared to when I started 15 years ago, because I've got a bit older, my body isn't kind of cold. So you got like that. Is that the mic? Yeah, it is. That's like your microphone I bought. It clips out on your thing now, or you plug a little microphone there by a wire and it attaches on your side there. Then you've got that, which is the receiver, that plugs into the computer or phone, but that's got to be set up with the OBS. Some people said that these are slightly clearer than them. I don't know which. I suppose it's ideal for outdoor use, but I use a rim door. But you have to remember to switch them off when you're doing other things privately, because I'm not going to say what exactly because it's YouTube, but you got to remember that, because I think, you know, so I am live. I've done recordings in the past, but the channel before this one, I had a hell of a lot of subscribers, but it got hacked. This is what I mentioned in the past. The channel that I had over 60,000, 70,000 subscribers. I was almost on the way to 100 subscribers. I was two or three. Then it got hacked, so the channel was just deleted. Somehow they bypassed the two-step authentic. I don't know how. YouTube or Google, people obviously did all the checks on. They said they could see another IP address, right, for outside the UK. They said it was like China way or Russia way, where it was, and they said there's nothing they could do. They tried to get the channel back, which they did, but the videos they couldn't get back, and this is what this channel is. They just couldn't get the videos back for me. They were lost, gone. They couldn't get this. That's because the cat was there. They couldn't get the subscribers back, so I lost all them. You know, I lost everything. It took me a long time to build out from 2015. You know, hell of a long time. It's very disheartening when that does happen to you. Trust me. I don't know what subscribers I am now, but I do appreciate the few subscribers I've got. It takes a long time because of the algorithms. Let me have a look. So if I look on my channel, I've got 140 subscribers. So it takes that a long time, because like YouTube, so what other channels, you got to be consistent, you know, all the time with your stuff. You got to keep on doing all the things. So let me bring up the ultra wide display. There it is. So that's what I'm looking at with the studio bit. Got the sound muted, otherwise it'll be repeating the sound. I'll be confused. So that's like my channel. It does take a long time, as you know. This one, when you look on the information, it's there. It tell you when 2023, and obviously, as you know, the thing from when the channel was restarted, my mum passed away, and that's what, you know, I was just about do a whole lot, but my mum died. It still has an effect on me now, even though I'm 53, 54. It still does, because my mum, you know, she was 70 when she died, you know, so, you know, my dad's still alive. He lives across the road. I do go to the pub with him and all that, so he's still here. With the pub, I go the car I'm out with him. I go holidays or sometimes, like Langdon now, or meet up with my brother sometimes to go to the car out or somewhere like for a coffee or somewhere. So, because he's, without my mum, like, he's lost a little bit, you could tell. I help him in the garden if he's decorating for tidy up and all that, which he needs because of his age, 70 odd and all that. You know, I'm not getting any younger myself, you know. It's just how it is, isn't it? So we're trying my best. And like I say, with the subscribers, it takes a long time. You see the different people I watch. There's a Simon Wilson now, Welsh fella. I've been watching Gary Eats, Danny Eats and all that. You got the different people I watch. Techmoan, you know. I watch him. He's got 1.45 million, you know. Plus he's got on Patreon. When did he start? There, 2009. He isn't much older than me, but because he talks about things like what he remembers from the late 70s and when he was a kid and the early 80s. So he can't be that much older than I am, because he's mentioned certain technology he remembers, and then I remember it well, especially things like this, the boom boxes and all that. I definitely remember them. So I do watch all different things, but some people would call it geeky stuff. Well, I suppose it is, you know, for what I watch. So I think that'll be it for the video. I'll keep on rambling forever. So I'll say thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and what's the other one? Click like. Don't forget those things. because that helps the channel when it pushes through. And I don't know what else there is for the channel. I ain't got a clue. It's hard to keep up with YouTube at times. So I'll see you all soon in the next video when I do one. So it'll probably be a recorded one, or it might be live. I may do a few more live things. I don't know what to do. I may do stuff with, well, not 5M, just Grand Theft Auto, all my other games. I've got sniper games and all that. I may do stuff for them. I don't know. But you have to put in the I've got like the Facebook. You can go to that and tell me what you want. There's Discord. Tell me what you want on there, and I'll do those. So I'll see you all soon.